Well, thousands and thousands of people gathering to say goodbye to the late Queen Elizabeth II.
At last check, the wait 16.5 hours long. But at one point yesterday, it was 25 hours. But those braving the long wait got a special surprise just a few hours ago.
Eyewitness News anchor Sandra Bookman is live in London with the very latest. Sandra.
Good morning, Tony and Mike. That's right. They got a big surprise in the queue. Take a look at this video. King Charles and Prince William showed up to thank folks who have been standing in line. As you said, that wait right now, 16.5 hours. To say people were surprised would probably be a bit of an understatement. Surprised and happy. The royals spent the time shaking hands, talking to folks in line, thanking those people who have stood in line patiently for so long to pay their respects to the Queen. The royals giving them their, thanking them for their condolences, for their well wishes, and for their fortitude.
You can walk to. You're doing an amazing job, obviously. Well done, you nearly there.
God bless the Prince of Wales!
Yeah, you could tell they were surprised but very happy to get that close-up look at King Charles and the future king there, Prince William. The king, of course, headed back to Buckingham Palace, where he will spend the afternoon, we're told, meeting with leaders from around the realm, around the Commonwealth. Now, later this evening, much like we saw last night, the king and his siblings holding vigil at their mother's coffin. Tonight, it will be the grandchildren, the Queen's 8 grandchildren, including William and Harry, holding a vigil also around their grandmother's coffin. And preparations, meanwhile, for the funeral still underway. At Windsor Castle last night, there was a full dress rehearsal. The British making sure everything is in tip-top shape. There's no stone left unturned. Come Monday, everything will be exactly as the Queen would have wanted it to be. As for President Biden, we expect that he is going to be leaving Washington. And about 90 minutes from now, heading to London. Of course, the last time he saw the Queen face-to-face was last June, and that was his first overseas trip as president. Tomorrow, back here live now in London, Mr. Biden expected to also attend a reception at Buckingham Palace, and then he and the First Lady will be among the 500 dignitaries expected at the funeral. Back to you in New York.
Sandra, to that point, too, with so many people coming in, including all these leaders from around the world, this has to be just such an enormous challenge for teams in charge of security. How are they handling all of this?
Well, the British do everything well. According to the Metropolitan Police Department here in London, they are, of course, in charge of security. This will be the biggest security challenge operation they've ever faced, bigger even than the 2012 Olympics. When you consider it is the Queen of England. There are as many as 500 world leaders that are going to be in one room. Then you have all of the people of London, of the UK, that are coming in to London just to be a part of the spectacle. All the people that are coming from overseas just to get a glimpse of perhaps the Queen's coffin passing by. It's huge. We expect the security ring to tighten, tighten, tighten as the days go on. That line's going to keep getting longer. The dignitaries are going to be in town. We've even seen bomb-sniffing dogs in our hotel. We have it on good authority that at least one king is going to be staying in our hotel. So it is an extremely enormous challenge. We know there are 4,000 troops that are going to be involved in the funeral procession on Monday, and we're told that there are law enforcement coming from across the UK to assist the Metropolitan Police Department. They believe they will be ready.
Yeah, you know,
Back
Sandra.
to you in New York.
Yeah, Sandra, thank you. You know, we see the video of all of these people standing in line. It must be amazing to see that in person.
It is, and we keep using words like extraordinary, and you just said it, amazing. Part of it, I think, is because of, as New Yorkers, we always think of ourselves as being pretty loud and noisy, and one of the things we've noticed about this line is that everyone is in such good spirits. That it is so quiet and orderly. I mean, 5 miles, 24 hours, that's a long time to stand in line for anything. But person after person keeps saying to us, it's worth it. After the 70 years that she dedicated to us and the country, it is the least we can do for her. Back to you in New York.
Wow. Well said, Sandra. Thank you so much.